do. Taking more than a second, unless I just haven't gotten. Oh, I just got the notification.
I changed the software I'm using, changed some settings, so it's a little bit slower than it used to be.
Well, we're back.
A dinosaur story.
I've not seen that movie, and I don't think I want to. I've seen clips of that movie, and it looks weird.
It is, but it's just kind of like one of those, this is a fun little thing that you want to see at least once.
Alright, so, when last we left our... I can't say heroes, you guys are not heroes.
What?
I'm a hero.
We're heroes. We've saved so many people. I've specifically killed so many things.
I can't call you heroes. You lost your hero status after someone killed a bunch of kids.
Well, just specifically, you know, him.
Besides, they were assaulting my teammate. What was I supposed to do? Let my teammate die? I may be good-natured, but I'm not that good-natured.
I don't know if you're good-natured.
Exactly.
Oh my
You
goodness.
see, Kevin, he wanted me to sacrifice you just so I wouldn't actually harm those cute little things.
No, I think the script was he wanted you to kill the kids because that's what he gets off on.
Yeah, that's
Sicko.
true. He did kind of put me into that situation, so.
I mean,
I was kind of forced by a DM railroading on that.
I would argue that you could have easily, with your strength of how much?
Oh, what? You wanted me to actually bash the kids' skulls in? I mean, how?
No, you could have pulled them off. You
Barrett, can you beat Gavin? I mean, I at least gave them a very subtle blunder-like death. I'm not sure exactly how much. I'm not sure how much.
Off of him.
I'm not really exactly sure how much blood is produced.
Them at all. You could have just grabbed them. They had a strength of 10. You could have just pulled them off one by one.
And I could have rolled a natural 1, and then I would have had to get every single one of them off them, while each one of them was stabbing and beating my poor little kitten.
They made you roll.
You made me roll. I had to roll, and I failed my roll.
No, you rolled because they all jumped you. Your roll was so that you could dodge the grapple, and you failed.
See, Kevin, Gavin was the one that was just trying to kill you, and then he just tried to pin all the problems on me.
Yeah, no, and you made me roll at disadvantage too, Gavin. So you really wanted it to happen.
Because you didn't see them coming.
And then you gave Core advantage as well.
And besides, they were all evil anyways. Killing evil is always good.
Anyways.
See?
Last time.
He no longer has an argument.
No, I'm not arguing because you guys are not arguing. You don't see reason.
We killed evil things. That means it's a good thing, right?
Oh, not at all. Anyway,
I guess. All right. Well, next time we won't be. We definitely won't be killing orcs because apparently they're too good. We need to find something more evil than orcs. How about I start summoning demons? They're more evil than orcs, right?
I'm about to cast Meteor Swarm on your ship, Core.
Hey, it's technically not my ship.
I'm about to target you specifically. You were hit by the Meteor Swarm.
And then the ship goes down in flames.
Oh no, the rest of the ship will be fine. It's going to specifically target you. I have that power.
That's
Anyways.
unfair.
Last time, you guys had arrived at Farina's home temple, and Farina had gone to get some information regarding the exile. And unbeknownst to her, Sachi and May were following invisible. So somehow Sachi and May were not caught that whole time.
Sneaky.
Oh, Because one of them actually has good stealth. The other one was just lucky.
You guys managed, with kind of all three of you, managed to get pieces of information. Verena found out that her group isn't really following the Raven Queen. They're killing people who they choose to kill, which is totally not what they're teaching. And I believe it was Sachi and May who discovered that there is another location where potentially Leo's brothers might be kept.
No, that was me as well.
Oh, was that you?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't really. May and I really didn't do much. We didn't really find one. Like we found the book.
Yeah, he found the book of his eternal
Treasure or
lover's
something.
relatives.
Yeah.
That was about it.
But you guys managed
Well,
to
no,
get out of there.
actually, we
Oh.
technically don't know. Farina found out that there is a second location, and she found out the name of a place. But-
It's all the way in the 4th province,
Yeah,
if I recall correctly. I'll have to
yeah,
look
and
back.
then there's another place that the exile wants us to meet, which is
Yeah,
coincidentally
right.
where Leo's mother.
Right. Yeah, that's another thing. You found specifically Farina found out that Leo's mom was a member of the Sisterhood, and she left to start to settle down, and they didn't take kindly to that and attacked the Primordial Valley, and that was where Leo was separated from his brothers, who are presumably still out there, but his parents are not. Sorry, Leo. I have
That's
made you an orphan.
That's right.
Do we know his mother's?
And then you
We
killed,
know
my,
that for a
you
fact?
killed my adoptive father. First murdered my whole family.
I know. I think I gave you guys the name of the mother last time. I don't remember what I gave you.
Don't worry, Cora would not remember either.
Or wasn't there. I don't think Cor saw the book.
Oh, I
think
mean that too.
I think Farina left the book too. I'll have to look up the name. I have it somewhere, and it may not be in my notes. It may be in I'll have to go back to the past episode and check that. That's my bad. But now you guys are heading toward Primordial Valley to meet with the Exile. And that is where we are picking up. So, you guys have about a 3-day journey ahead of you.
Okay.
Is there anything you guys would like to do while you're traveling?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to gather all the crewmen and everybody that's on the ship to the main part of it, because I have something. I want to show you guys something.
Food.
No, not food.
The lizard folk, what was his name? Shoot.
Oh
Malik.
God, what's his name? Malik.
Malik, yeah, that's right. Malik is right behind you. Like, you didn't even hear him, he's just behind you.
Sounds alright.
It's my boy.
Alright. The crew gathers together.
Okay, now everybody, watch me dance.
Oh no. What are you Okay. 25. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of dance are you doing?
I'm doing a robot. No offense, Cor.
How is this
Real
offensive? How is this offensive? You are trying to imitate the greater species that I am from your less than able biological body. This is not offensive. This is
Okay.
flattery.
Or before you watch her and you realize, oh no, she's doing it. She's doing it too well. She might be a Warforged.
No, I know she's the product of a cat that just screwed a human. Or was it a human that screwed a cat? Either way, I know that she's not Warforged. I just, at the moment, I just know that she is trying to imitate the greater species as the lesser species she is. And I appreciate that.
Sachi, you do it. Your dancing is phenomenal, and everybody starts clapping.
Thank you. That was it. You guys can go fuck off now or whatever.
Oh, I'm shocked you didn't use. There's an ability I'm shocked you didn't just use.
Oh no, I think I actually know what you're thinking of. I actually had that one on my mind. And throwing performance now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
I would like to retroactively bring everybody back.
Gore's already lost interest.
Do I have to do another performance?
You can choose 5 people. They watched and listened to you, so you've already performed. So you have.
Okay.
So you need to choose 5 people.
I choose Turtle Boy.
Okay.
I choose Malik.
Okay.
I choose Techstone Spicer.
Okay.
I choose Farina.
Oh no.
And I choose Salim.
Oh, you choose the dragon. Okay. Let me pull up those stats. Okay, so they all need Leo and Farina, I need you to make me charisma saving throws. Okay. Sachi, what is your spell save DC?
It is 14. Let's say 17.
17. Oh, you almost got Leo.
Oh boy! What was it? Ruin everything.
I don't know what you're trying to do.
Alright, so Rena failed. Leo passed. I need to roll from Malik is a civilian, so he doesn't get anything added to this roll. I rolled a 3.
Sounds like Malik.
Who were the other okay, you
Salim and Techstone Spicer.
said okay, Tex is also a civilian. I rolled a 10.
Good try, Tex.
And then Celine actually has proficiency, well, some proficiency in charisma saving throws.
He also failed.
I haven't, well, that's cocked. She got a natural 20.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. and that's a 24.
Jesus.
She gets a +4 to crit. I think Silver Dragons, that's one of their highest stats. Well, eventually it'll be one of her highest stats. Right now it's not. I don't know that for certain, but I think that is, like, I think charisma is one of their better things, but I'll look it up. But yeah, so Malik, Tex, and Farina. So all 3 of them. Let me read the ability again. For the next hour. Oh wait. Oh, it was a wisdom saving throw. I made a mistake.
Oh my goodness! I had to do it all over again. Oh, too bad, Turtle Boy, because you have to do it again.
I'm gonna keep Malik and I'm gonna keep Malik and Tex, but there's no way they would have succeeded. I'll say Leo and Farina go ahead and re-roll with wisdom saves instead. I'll give you guys another chance.
Alright, even better.
Are you kidding me?
So hard. And I'm gonna keep Celine's roll as well. But you got, yeah, I mean,
I don't really know.
you got 3 out of 5. That's not bad.
I didn't get the
Even
one I wanted the most.
Even though 2 of them are automatic losses.
While charmed, while charmed in this way, the target idolizes you. It speaks glowing of you to anyone who talks to it, and it hinders anyone who opposes you, although it avoids violence unless it was already inclined to fight on your behalf. This ends on a target after 1 hour if it takes any damage, if you attack it, or if it witnesses you attacking or damaging any of its allies.
My
So,
little minions.
so Farina, you suddenly feel odd because like Sachi, you're looking at Sachi in a new light. Sachi's like the greatest thing that you've ever seen. Greatest thing since the Raven Queen.
Wow.
I'm blushing.
You look particularly delicious. Yeah, you dance the robot better than Core dances the robot.
Or has never danced.
Exactly.
Let alone dance the robot.
My friends, I'm glad you finally see the light and understand and see me as the goddess that I truly am. Do you feel the same way, right, Turtle Boy?
You don't need a spell for me to think that, Sachi.
Leo, I have to ask, are you telling the truth?
Such a poor deception, dude.
That's fine. You can tell the truth.
I feel like you should do it with
Okay.
advantage because I want to believe you're telling the truth.
You know what? I'm gonna give Leo it. Now my question is, would Sachi actually try to insight him?
No, I think you should take it at face value.
Okay. Core, if you want to roll insight, you totally can.
Yeah, why not?
Poof.
Leo's bullshit.
Okay.
You know. Sachi may not know, but you know.
Core, look how sweet Turtle Boy's being. Isn't he so dreamy?
I look at the turtle. I look at the cat. I look at the turtle. I look at the cat. Yes. What is this?
Oh.
Dreamy? What is dreamy though?
No, dreamy. You have dreams, right? Never had a dream before?
What is a dream?
It's like when you go to sleep and then you wake up and you're surrounded by cotton candy and faceless monsters that want to eat you. At least that's what my dreams are like.
I've never fallen asleep before.
Yeah, that's true, huh? Do I have a spell that could help with that? I don't think so.
I don't think Core can be forced to go to sleep. I'd have to look that up, but
he had his
I don't-
visions where he was human or whatever at one time. Is that?
he did have that. I
Kinda.
was thinking about that.
Can I possibly
I don't-
command Core to sleep?
It's okay. So I'm looking. Okay. Well, okay. It says I'm looking at Warforged right now. He can't put him to sleep, but it says you don't need to sleep.
So sleep exists.
So technically speaking, a Warforged in theory could sleep. So take that as you will, Core.
Okay, well, at the moment, Core still sees that as something that lesser species need to actually accomplish, and is more of a flaw in their system than anything else. I mean, there's so many better things that you can do with that time instead of just simply laying there.
May looks at you, but don't you just stand there for like 6 hours?
Yes, but I'm also during those hours, I'm also performing computations to figure out ways to actually improve my ability to craft things. You just lay there, eyes closed.
No, I'm pretty
Seems like
sure
waste.
our brains do the same thing. We learn better when we sleep.
Interesting. I'll have to. One of these days, I'll have to find a sleeping humanoid and open them up to see what's actually making them tick that way. Because I always heard that sleep just simply means, well, doing nothing.
I actually need you guys to roll me. I need 3d20, 3 d20s rolled, please. Okay, Leo went ahead and dealt with them. Okay, 17. Okay. Shoot.
Why shoot?
No
No shoot.
find out. Oh no.
No shoot. Take back the nose. Take back the whatever you just said.
Springtime right now.
Before we no, do we get a? Is there a rest in which I could replenish my spells?
Thought we were
I,
gonna
Or
rest.
like-
we'll say that what I'm taking this into account to happens in the morning, because you guys kind of started late. But you guys do get a long rest. Yeah, you guys get a long rest. There you go. But the next morning, it is raining hard. It is super windy, and it is actually very cold. Because what Leo just rolled was, colder than normal, and I rolled to see how much colder than normal, and it was a good 40 degrees colder than normal.
What is normal degrees though?
Normal would probably be like 60 to 70 degrees. Actually, it probably would be snowing now that I think about it.
Oh,
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna play it that way. Instead of rain, it's snowing. Like heavy snow.
Ooh. Mama always said, make sure to eat the yellow snow.
There is one problem.
Why? No problem.
As you guys kind of wake up, and see all this snow, you're realizing that's not good. I thought that was
Are
Wait,
there?
let me
We being
I thought
charged
that would
out?
work for just a snow kind of thing, like a storm kind of thing, but
Yeah.
let me look and see if I can find like a snow kind of thing. Um, but you're realizing the ship is starting to um descend.
That's not good.
You realize the snow that's accumulating, which it's gotten to be probably about 5 or 6 inches at this point. Is starting to weigh this is slowly but surely starting to weigh down the ship.
Okay. Hmm.
What do you guys do?
I have
Start
nothing to
shoveling the
do.
damn snow, throw it overboard, and tell Mal to keep the snow.
Don't think that's a
You
viable
start needing
plan.
to go.
I think we're better off just descending and instead of
Working.
fight the weather.
Yeah, but if we descend, there's going to be so much more snow and so much more work to do. I think it's better just to sail out of the storm.
Yeah, but it is coming down hard. Like the snowflakes are pretty big. They're like probably I would imagine that Matt and Game would know this probably better than I do, but like I imagine you guys get some like when you get a lot of snow, you get those really big snowflakes.
Yeah.
In all honesty, the dry snow like that is not really all that big of a deal. It's the wet snow that's the bullshit snow.
Oh yeah, no, like that's the worst, but
Yeah.
game knows what I'm talking about, and that's all I need.
Yeah, no, the large snowflakes are usually the drier snowflakes, which they come down, sure, but I mean, it's not that bad.
I think this actually, well, you guys have seen snow by this point. But it's definitely not like probably the person with the most experience out of the group. It probably be May and Sachi would be have the most experience with snow.
I do.
You come from up north, if I recall correctly. You
Yeah,
are part snow leopard.
I am.
Is
Are you?
she?
I didn't know that.
I thought you were. I'm trying to remember the cat that we used to make your
This
character.
is
I
a
don't.
long time ago. I'll take
No,
Snow
it was a
Leopard.
lynx. It was a lynx. It was a lynx. That's right.
That sounds more correct.
I think lynxes, though, are also from snowy areas.
Okay.
Oh, it's like I'm back home. Wow. Woo.
Hang on, I'm looking this up. Now I'm not sure. Where do lynx live?
North Canada, I believe.
Yeah, they live in the snow. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Love it.
Mostly Canada. They come down past the border a bit.
Yep.
Don't really
Uh,
come down too much further than that.
What's all this
wish-
about?
They're native to Minnesota,
wish-
at least.
I wish May was here because Celine is
May's
just
literally
loving
here.
the-
What do you mean? May's here.
Oh yeah, that's right. I am here. My daughter, she loves the snow. But Celine is like making snow angels at the moment. She is loving this.
Can I make a snow angel with you, Salim?
But I say that in Draconian, so I can speak that.
Yeah, sure.
I hate. What was that voice? What was that guy?
Yeah.
That is not Celine. That's not the voice you've been using for Celine.
I don't remember what voice I've been using for Celine.
Well, it
It's
wasn't
been a
fucking
while.
Elmo.
Come on, come down.
It's
I changed my mind. I gotta go do something now.
You're boring.
Yeah, well, I liked you better a few sessions ago.
Well, I guess I'll start pushing the snow off the edge of the map, or off the edge of the ship.
All
Keep it
right.
too hard.
As you guys walk around, I need you guys to make me dexterity check.
It's already up salt the ship. We can keep it clean.
Okay. You guys managed to keep your balance. None of you falls over.
Would have been bad.
Yep. I thought for sure that Core was gonna fall over.
Roll for May.
That's true. I got to roll for May. Knowing my luck, May is going to fall over.
I mean, if anyone had to, she could fly at least.
Oh wow! Actually, she got the same as Farina. So yeah, I think admittedly, probably the person that's having the worst time is probably Leo, which honestly kind of makes sense because he's cold-blooded. And I would imagine Leo is very miserable at the moment.
Isn't he always?
Especially now with snow coming down. You just feel very cold, and it does not feel. No, I forgot about that.
Do I roll if I want to throw a
right off the deck.
snowball?
Let me look at
That's
that
right.
spell
What do I
description.
have?
Okay. You create you melt the snow in like a 5 foot in kind of like a not a probably more than a 5 foot cube. It probably extends a little bit past that. But you managed to make a warm place to warm yourself up.
My safe
I'm just imagining Leo. It has like a scarf on, a bunch of scarves on, some snow hats. It's got a jacket like the kid from Christmas Story.
I rolled athletics to throw a snowball at her boy.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it. Leo, suddenly you feel some snow hit you in the shell.
Wait a minute.
What, Core? I heard, wait a minute.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Okay. You destroy the snow off the deck.
30 feet.
Well,
How
it's
long is
10
our?
gallons.
How long is our? Oh, it's up to 10 gallons.
Yep, up
Are
to
you
10
critical
gallons, which I
down?
mean is if you understand the conversion, is a crap ton of snow.
Yeah, it like suddenly the whole deck is clean.
Oh, okay. Well, guess that solves that
If,
for now.
if I use it as a second level or higher spell, I can destroy additional 10 gallons.
The snow is still coming down, by the
Question:
way.
Can you
Yeah.
use that to destroy the water content of a person?
Oh,
No.
No.
I'm going to go ahead and say no.
that'd be a little
Yeah,
broken.
it doesn't affect people. Although there used to be a spell that was kind of like that. It would what it would do is it drain all the water out of a target and then turn that water into a water elemental for you to control.
It would have been
It's so it's ultimately like I'm killing you by sucking out your water and then turning it into something that I can then fight your allies with.
No, you cannot create water inside somebody's lungs.
There's another spell for that. It's called
oh,
drown.
but you should be able to destroy that water.
Um, but it continues snowing. It is like pretty much throughout the entire first day, you are constantly having to
Well, why don't we just
shovel up
rise up?
snow.
Let's just rise above the clouds.
Or you can do that.
Eventually, it'll stop snowing.
All right, so you guys rise above the clouds, and the snow is no longer a problem.
Yeah. Well,
It is still extremely cold, though.
That's not my problem.
Well, it'll be your problem when you run out of antifreeze.
remind me again. Does core have like mechanisms on the inside, or is it a Full Metal Alchemist situation?
I
Mechanisms.
believe he has mechanisms inside.
Okay.
Yep. I
Um,
do.
but the day comes and goes, and we go to the second day.
Core
Neat.
was like,
That's not my problem, it's yours. I need 3d20s, please.
That is very true.
Try and roll a little better this time, game. Don't fuck us again.
I will try my best.
All right, 10 to 19. All right. 10 is okay. It is about 60 to 70 degrees today on the second day. There is no wind, but it is raining.
Oh,
It is heavy rain today.
love that game.
Uh,
do that thing
on
again.
this day,
Destroy the clouds.
destroy the cloud. That might be a little bit trickier.
I mean, I can. It literally says I can destroy fog, so I mean I can destroy clouds.
Okay, fine.
It's just that there's a little bit more than just 30 cubic feet of clouds.
Yeah. And clouds also move.
Then she'll just
Uh,
destroy the air. That'll work, right?
no, that's not a spell.
But it'll just take care of everything.
Well, then all of you will die except for Core.
Do I need to repeat myself?
Actually, no, that's not true. Iris wouldn't die either. She doesn't need to breathe. She can technically hold her breath indefinitely. Leo would last an hour. Or, yeah, he would last an hour.
All I need.
You guys on that second day spend pretty much most of the day. Well, I imagine you guys take it on in shift so that you all don't have to be outside all at once. Um, and for those who are not on shift to direct the ship, you are staying inside.
Yeah, Water and I don't have the best relationship.
You are half cat, so I guess that does
Mhm.
make sense.
Can one of you besides, can one of you roll me a d20, please?
Wow. Your services are no longer needed, game.
That's okay.
Just one this time. Hey, thank you. I need someone to roll me a d100.
I got this.
Ooh, nice and high.
Okay.
Higher the better. Higher means good. Good things.
Okay.
As Gavin flips the table upside down.
So, as you guys are, uh, as some of you have gone inside, Tex and Tech, the other, I always
You
forget
don't
her
even
name.
remember the other one because they're not as important as text.
Nikki and Tech are both currently working on some hot soups, kind of keep you guys warmed up, especially for the crew that's having to work outside during their shift. Um, Thankfully, the robolds, the robotic kobolds, are waterproof, so that helps you guys out phenomenally. So you really don't have to have nearly as many people outside. So right now, I would imagine most of you, except for uh, I would say Thalia and the Robolds are probably the only ones outside at this current moment. The rest of you are currently in cabins or under deck and just eating soup
I like
or
soup.
doing whatever. But what would you all be doing on this rainy day?
Building, or having, or learning to get more, or putting more time into learning Arcana.
Hmm.
It's only 3 days. Probably just building.
Okay. Uh, Leah, what are you doing?
I think Leo has decided to hide in his room because everything's not very entertaining and just talking to the subscriber.
Okay.
You're talking to the
Texting,
subscriber.
whatever we may call it.
How you gonna text them? You don't have my fucking phone.
I have mine.
You have a phone? Oh shit, you do have a phone. I forgot about that.
He does, yeah. He has one now that he's become a warlock.
Guys can wait. We have
Uh-huh.
another level in Warlock.
I spend my time talking to Clunk and Azalea, because I'm trying to convince them to join the party.
Okay. Well, let's play that. Let's play that out.
All right.
Clunk is kind of, Azalea is kind of eating her soup at the moment. Clunk is kind of just giving you this kind of look like, you want us to join when your boy toy Turtle Boy over there
Hmm.
constantly trying to kill me.
Listen, he's a little conflicted. I think in the time in which he's last tried to kill you, he himself has died. And not just that, but his rat father also died. So I think he has a new perspective on things. And I don't think he's going to try and kill you anymore. I'm like
Can I
80%
hear this
sure about that.
conversation?
Nah, you're in your fucking room. You can't hear shit.
I'm just saying, if you're wanting me to stick around, you're gonna have to some kind of you're gonna have to make me feel safe about being around, you know?
How can I accommodate you, Mr. Clunk, sir? Dr. Clunk? Mr. Dr. Clunk?
You don't need to give me all those titles. Um, well, maybe you can, if something happens to me, you can kill Turtle Boy. You can kill Leo.
So if anything independent happens to you, I'm just meant to kill Turtle Boy. Is that what you're trying to tell me right now?
No, if he kills me, then you kill me.
Well, I think if he kills you, then Azalea will kill him.
That is true, I will kill him.
See? You already have a bodyguard right next to you. I have no beef with Azalea. Turtle Boy doesn't have any beef with Azalea. Everybody loves Azalea. She's our Charizard. I mean, she's our Azalea.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting that to come back up again. I was just like, it is not even that funny, and I can't stop laughing.
It was the delivery.
I'm mad. But I'm mad that is that funny to me. Well, just don't really understand what I've done to him to really want him wanting to kill me.
How tall is Clunk? Sound cam.
Clunk is probably about. Let me look. I think it might actually have his specific height.
Well, it should be easy for Sachi to figure it out because Sachi was in the same boat until not that long ago.
Yeah, but there was never really any reason that we just decided to fuck Clunk.
He's about 3'5".
Okay. Well, I know it's a little bit out of your control, but Turtle Boy's a bit of a heightist. You know? He hates short people, but that's okay. You know? I'm not that tall. I'm 5'2" to 3 to 4, somewhere around there. So if he can love me with all of his heart, and all that he thinks about is me, then surely he can come around to appreciating you, per se.
I just don't. I mean, I understand if he didn't like short people, but wants to kill me. It just seems extreme.
I'm not entirely sure he wants to kill you. You know, do we really know that? We could ask him. I could call him over and be like, "Hey, Turtle Boy, you want to kill Clunk?" And he's gonna say, "No, sir, Sachi, I do not want to kill Clunk." That's what he's gonna tell us.
Hey, Turtle Boy, you want to kill Clunk? Comes over with a knife, starts stabbing him.
I'm waiting for him to say yes.
Am I calling Turtle Boy?
Where are you right now, Leo?
It's
in this cabin, right?
In my room.
Okay, so he's below deck, so you are gonna have to go. I imagine you guys are in the cabin, kind of at the dining table, which means you would have to go above. You would have to go on.
No, I wouldn't.
Deck
I have message, or I have sending.
Okay, you're gonna. So instead of walking through the rain to go ask him, you're gonna cast a 3rd level spell. Is that what you're doing?
Yes, yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
That sounds like what Sachi would do.
I'm surprised you haven't taken the cantrip message, 'cause that actually would be easier.
I have message. That's what I said I would use
Oh,
it
do you
first.
have? Oh, okay. I thought you
But
were
does
going
that?
to use sending.
Well, does
No,
message?
message.
I can just use
Um,
messenger, right?
yeah,
But
you can use
I had to
message.
point towards a creature within range. 120
look.
feet. Yeah, I think this should work actually.
Yeah, I think you just need to know his direction.
Yeah, I mean, I know. I would know intimately where Turtle Boy's cabin is.
Well, of course you would. I mean, you put that tracer device on him.
Yeah, exactly. I know where he's at all the time.
So while Sachi is doing that, Farina, what are you doing?
I think Farina's contemplating that her entire life is a lie.
Huh?
Yeah, because if her order is lying to her, then what's she gonna do now, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I think
Do
right
you?
now, yeah, I think right now she's not. I wouldn't say she's completely uh, buying everything that the exile is saying, but she's also not trust. She also doesn't trust the order itself anymore. So it's kind of halfway there, I guess.
Um, as you're kind of sitting there, Nikki, your satyr chef, is gonna put a big bowl of soup in front of you. Uh, here you go, sugar. Here's some nice hot soup for you.
Thank you.
You doing all right?
Maybe. Mm, not quite sure where to go from now.
Which are you? What's going on? Something you want to talk about?
Well, how do you how, how would you deal with your entire life being a lie?
Hmm. Well, be completely honest, I'd find a new truth. I'd, if my whole life was a lie, I'd find a way to find a new truth for myself. Find a new path.
New path, right? Hmm. You know what? Yeah, new path. That's exactly. Yeah. Well, I don't think Farina can do that, but well, actually, no. Potion only goes like amnesia for like a day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. She makes well, and you're past that day. You're past the day that would have
Yeah.
you would have learned this, so it's too late at this point. Um,
And yeah, but a new truth. I think if it comes to that, then Farina's gonna want to set things right, as it were.
mhm.
And by setting things right, I mean taking over the cult herself.
Killing those who lied to her
Yes, becoming the new priestess, high priest.
and actually doing what the cult is supposed to, well, what the group is supposed to be doing.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's possible that, well, it's not just possible, probable. I definitely very likely that it's only the higher ups that are aware of this deception. I think most of them would be just like Farina.
hmm I'll go ahead and give you like if you didn't, you were actually like to be out in the field you are technically higher up than a lot of other people in the group. I'm just gonna call it a cult point because at this point you've kind of realized it is a cult.
Uh, I mean, it is a cult, but that's not necessarily a bad thing in our eyes.
True.
It's just the cult is being misled, but the problem is not that it's a cult. It's just that it's being misled.
Yeah. But you realize, like, if you didn't know, then there's probably a good number of people lower ranked than you that don't. Um, it would probably
Well,
be those
well,
higher up than you.
Farina started out as like a new initiate, so
Yeah.
when she left, just so every assassin would go out at least once to get their
Yeah.
initial sort of contract done.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think if things come to that, then Farina has a new goal in mind.
Mhm.
Either she's gonna take over herself, or I guess maybe the exile could. I don't know.
Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Uh, Leo, you're laying on your bed, and what are you thinking about while you're down in your bed?
Um, I think Leo was talking, like I said, to a subscriber, but he was asking if he had any more information, like on shady, Sabrina's fake cult people, not the real cult
Mm.
people.
Yeah, you send a text to him, and
Is he willing to
he
offer any
texts.
information?
He will text back. I can tell you for certain that your brothers are being held at that second location they told you about.
The second location being the one like all up north, or where we're going.
Yeah, all the way up north.
Gotcha.
That is where your brothers are being held. Um,
Leo is impatient to head that way, but he understands it's very far away, and that we need to go to
yeah.
this valley first.
Yeah. Then suddenly you hear a voice in your head.
Come out to play!
I feel like I just immediately punch a wall in anger. Like,
That's really peaking your mic.
Yeah, you're really peeking there.
I know. I need to adjust this.
Turtle Boy, I need you to come over here so that you can reassure Clunk that you don't actually want to kill him, and we can all be great, good friends, and they can join our party.
I guess I can't respond to Sachi mentally, right? I have to go see her.
I think, yeah, I think you actually have to. I don't think you can respond to message unless you have message. Let me look. Oh no, the target can reply.
It's why. Why Sachi?
They can be very valuable members of our team. Azalea is a fucking tank.
I feel like
And
they did that thing our last few fights.
They made me. They made one of us big. Somebody was big. I think they made you big.
I'll come play nice, just to make you happy.
Oh.
I still want him to die though.
Just don't tell them that.
I might not actively try to kill him, but I will not save him either.
Okay, bad man.
And I guess I'll come up and see you and tell that to his face.
Okay. As you're heading up, it is raining. I imagine you guys have some kind of like umbrellas. Well, actually, I don't. Would Leo mind the rain?
I don't think so. It's warm enough outside.
Yeah. It is definitely much better than it was. But as you kind of, um, it strangely enough, like you take a few steps on the deck, and it's like suddenly like a chill runs down your shell. Like
Do I
it,
feel something, or did like someone step on my grave?
not like that, but more like it suddenly got colder all of a sudden for a moment. Um, the only per you do see one other person on deck besides the Robolds, and you see Thalia, the blue dragonborn, steering the ship currently.
I think Leo would just assume it was like an air pocket or something, but I guess he'd ask. Like if she felt the chill.
Uh, yeah, it's been every so often it gets colder up here. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know. It's almost like it's not. I don't know. The weather's acting weird today.
Um,
Probably Clunk's fault.
what is your passive perception again?
18.
18. Yeah. Uh, you're looking out on the deck, and you start to notice, um, like some places, kind of like on the railing, or like you notice like it's been dripping with water because of the rain, but it starts to like you notice like towards the edge of the ship, like some frost is appearing, and it starts to like freeze up a bit, and it's like starting to spread over the ship more and more.
I guess quickly enough that it's not natural looking. Like would I understand that?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
not natural. What do you do?
I'm gonna knock on the cabin and say, "All right, Clunk needs to wait a little bit. We gotta go figure something out."
Huh? Clunk is actually the one that opens the door. What's going on?
I don't know. The deck is starting to freeze a little bit, and it's spreading pretty quick. Something's not right.
Uh, Clunk, Clunk will look outside. Guys, and he directing to the rest of you. Probably think the only thing May would probably be downstairs with Celine in her room and Core's in his room as well, because that's where his workshop is. So the rest of you, Farina and Sachi, you hear Clunk speak up. Uh, you might want to come look outside.
What's going on?
Um, you look outside, Farina, and the frost is now turning into like solid ice.
Okay, that's weird.
Uh,
You hear Thalia say,
this isn't good. If everything freezes up, we could go down. Something could happen with the engine, and we could go down. I'm gonna. This doesn't feel natural. Something's causing this.
So what should we do? Should we land? Should we fire our cannons in all directions and randomly hope we hit something?
That always seems like a good option.
Core suddenly just there.
Oh, I was going to use sending to
In
call core,
spirit.
but okay. Well, I mean, I'll use message real quick. Just you know,
Yeah. Core, what is your passive perception?
18.
Okay. You both are like you and Leo are looking around, just like, what is going on? Why is it suddenly getting colder? It was like 70 degrees a moment ago. And then you hear this faint wing almost. What do you do?
He said
Faint.
faint what?
Like
Yeah.
faint flapping sound.
Oh, flapping.
Oh, flapping.
Like almost
Uh,
like wings are flapping.
I thought you said clapping.
No, flapping. Flapping.
Yeah, I got it. Hmm.
And then suddenly, it's almost like the wood of the ship groans a little as it jerks almost from the bottom.
Yes, we look overboard, look around the ship, and see what we see.
My wizard right now.
You look down and you look down. What side do you look over, Leo?
Right side, start.
You look down and you see one large white wing that probably it's probably about, I would say, 25 feet long.
Pretty long.
My orcas are back. It has finally decided that I am its rightful master.
Didn't you kill that one?
Came back from the dead.
And you notice, Leo, the wing starts to kind of fold in. And
I
you feel the
said
cold again, and it feels like the cold. And you see kind of like attached to the bottom, like it's almost like claws or bear hugging the ship at the bottom.
this is a problem.
Ah, something is hugging the ship. It likes the ship too.
Oh.
It needs to like it and love it with warmth, not freezing cold.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
cold
Well then,
seems to be emanating from whatever this thing is.
oh, we could always just start the
Um,
ship on fire. That would warm it up.
and you notice, uh, that this thing is scaly. And um, Core, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll probably as soon as I notice at least something like that, I'd be probably looking over the side too. I kind of, like I mentioned, I wish I had my wizard because then it's just like there's a lot more divination spells I could have instead of just clairvoyance. 10 minutes.
Okay, you create a
No,
invisible sensor.
no, because it's gonna take me 10 minutes to cast the damn thing.
Oh
Oh.
no.
I'm saying I
Anybody?
wish I had something better. I mean, it's great, but 10 minutes in
Yeah,
this case is yeah.
that's fair.
Let's see.
Does anybody go to the front of the ship?
I'm pretty averse to being outside, even during a crisis like this. I'm playing it keep my cards close to my hands.
Come on, can you go check the front of the ship?
Oh wait.
Sachi, go with Clunk. Check the front of the ship.
Come on, Sachi.
Yeah.
It's at this point, Sachi, you go outside and it's not really raining anymore. The rain is turning to snow around you guys, but
I want to whisper in
around
Sachi's
your
mind.
ship specifically.
I want to whisper in Sachi's mind, push him over the edge.
Sachi, do you go to the front?
I go with Clunk.
Do you push him over the edge, though?
I do not push him over the edge.
Necessity
Okay,
in your mind. Do
Sachi.
it. Do it. Do it. Push him.
Sachi, as you look over the front, something is staring back at you. You see a couple of large blue eyes belonging to an adult white dragon.
Ah.
Really do it.
Blue eyes, white dragon?
Is that what this is?
Technically, yes.
What do you do, Sachi? As it kind of looks at you and it smiles.
I take a deep breath.
Do it.
Straighten up my back. And I run crying back into the ship.
If it's at this point that I'm gonna need you all to roll me initiative.
I'm a bitch.
Roll a what?
Roll initiative, please. Let's pull up the turn order. Guys over here. So I'm gonna have to arrange you guys. So I think Sachi would be kind of midway through the ship at the moment. Clunk would still be at the front. Leo, you would be over. You said you were at the right side of the ship?
Yep.
Or would you have been at left or right?
Probably opposite side to Turtle Boy.
I'm gonna put Callista. I'm gonna put most of you, with the exception of the Robolds. I'm gonna put you back here. Farina, where would you have been?
Probably at the front somewhere.
Okay. There. And Sachi's just running. And Thalia's at the helm. And let me grab our white dragon. Your first real dragon fight.
What do you mean real dragon fight? We killed a mechanical dragon. It's even stronger than a regular dragon.
It's not
Wait.
actually that bad.
Wait, he's right. We can get more dragon parts to add to my dragon part collection. Hello, Mr. Dragon. I have come to requisition some of your parts.
So currently I'm putting it here, but it's technically, with how big it is, it's kind of under the ship. Your ship is not actually super big, so that's just all I can really do at the moment.
Dragon's intelligent.
They can be.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens.
Don't worry, white dragons are considered the least intelligent out of all true dragons.
Roll me an Arcana check to see if you know that.
Probably not.
But what I know that.
No, you don't know that.
I don't know it either.
Nope. Nope. You do not.
It's a flying dog.
Don't
Oh,
worry, it's too dumb to speak.
Roll game. Educate us.
Fine.
I wish that was actually a battle theme. It was literally called Ice Dragon. But it's not a. Man, that makes me sad. I'll just use my go-to. Alright. Leo, you also don't know.
Okay.
Hey, Sachi got what did you get on initiative, Sachi?
17.
17. Okay. I figured out how to edit this more easily recently. Core got a 9. Farina got a 23. That seems pretty typical. Imagine if Farina had alert.
Why would they even need it?
Better.
It's real high anyway.
It would be like plus 11.
Clearly Farina doesn't need it though.
Let's see.
Actually, I often end up like really low on the initiative.
Okay. So the enemy got a 16. And the crew is going to be going. And I'm going For the sake of this combat, I think I'm going to include May with the crew just because she's not here. And it's easier for me.
Would Salim be here?
Celine would be with May.
Okay, so they would be here.
Alright, move here. Well, feel free if you need to move the turn order out of the way. Alright. Farina, you are up. You see, Farina, I imagine you kind of look over the edge and you see the head of an adult white dragon staring back at you.
Is it showing signs of hostility?
It's kind of smiling and roll me insight check.
It's freezing our ship.
That might be how it says hello.
25.
Great info.
Hey.
Say it's friendly. Say it's friendly.
Yeah,
it's a friendly dragon.
You kind of look, you're kind of staring at it, and at first you're like, maybe it's just hitching a ride. And maybe it's just like its body releases this cold energy, you know? Like, maybe it's not its fault, but then you kind of notice it's licking its lips looking at you.
Maybe it's attracted to Farina.
And it kind of just hisses, and it's like...
Yeah, it looks hungry. Not a good time. Well, first things first. Oh wow, really? That's as low as I can get without failing.
Yeah, you rolled a 2 in Arcana as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, its passive perception is too high for that, so it knows you where you are. So that's your bonus action, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Let's use the cannon.
You're gonna try to use the
arcane-
ballista.
Well,
Oh, that's right. That's right. That is the arcane cannon. Okay, let me pull up arcane cannon. Now remember, it's pretty close to the ship, and a lot of these
it's
could
below
potentially
it.
hit the ship
It's
too.
below.
It's on the ship though, like it's climbing the ship currently.
I thought it was bigger than the ship.
It is, but it's like it's hugging the ship at the moment from the bottom at the moment. I mean, you can
Then I
definitely
probably
do
can't
it.
hit it anyway.
You could, in theory, there is one that, like, and this is from the DM perspective, there's one that probably you could use without damaging the ship.
Is that
There's a poison spray.
okay? Let's go for that.
All right, so
Would I have any knowledge of this? Oh, what is
yeah,
the weaknesses
you
like?
guys, I would imagine Core would have looked into like what this thing does at some point. So I think he would have, I would hope he would have told you all what it does. And you guys have had it long enough. I think you guys would know what it does now.
Yeah, there's no way I'd leave something on this ship without like trying to pull it apart and figure out how it works.
So, do you want to try that?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right.
Unless this is a trick
So
by
it-
DM.
You hit the button, and a poison gas cloud is released below after you aim it for it. It needs to roll a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, unfortunately, it has a really high con save, so it does succeed on that save. It's gonna take half of this, though, but it will not be poisoned. So I need you to roll me 4d10. Okay, so it will take 10. You spray it
Yeah.
in the face, and it kind of coughs for a moment, but then growls at you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
You're gonna run,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. That's it. That's all my actions.
As you run, I need you to make me a dexterity check, please. Okay. You are good. You notice that as you're running, you notice that the water, like, that was going on the ship from the rain is starting to cause the ship, like, to make ice on the ship, but it does appear to be freezing and it's starting to freeze over, but you're able to keep your footing. Sachi,
Hi.
you're up.
Say, I waved my hand to Farina since she ran right next to me. Hi, Farina.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks quite hungry.
Maybe it's hungry for a Rhythm Psychic Lance attack.
Okay. This is an intelligence saving throw.
And you're a stupid motherfucker, aren't you?
Relatively.
Yeah. That's a 13.
Yeah.
So it is now incapacitated, which we need to look up what that does.
Yeah, would it still be holding on to the ship?
Yes, because it only gets rid of its actions and reactions for this turn.
It's unfortunate.
Well, actually, you know what? I forgot it could do this. It's gonna use a legendary resistance to succeed on that save.
Light, what is that?
And I'm asking that myself. I have no idea what this is. I've heard of this in watching this, some D&D campaigns, but I don't actually recall what it is.
Legendary actions. It's a ability that some creatures have that basically makes them, well, seem more legendary. One of the more basic abilities of it is just simply saying, "Yeah, that saving throw, I make it."
And is it every time, or is it like
No.
can you like?
No, it's like one or three times per turn.
Yeah. So it is gonna take half of that damage.
All right, well that's still decent at least.
All right. That is your action. You have your bonus action.
I will use.
Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration. Okay. Who are you gonna give it to?
I will give it to my soon-to-be crewmate, Clunk.
Okay. How do you inspire him?
Your life will live forever. The terrible boy won't hurt you. That's all I got. I don't really got nothing else.
All right. Do you still have your movement? Okay. I need you to make as you move. I need you to make me a dexterity check.
I move fucking one space.
It'll be a lower DC.
What am I doing? Dexterity?
Dexterity check.
safe? Oh, just check.
Just a check. Okay. You managed to keep your footing. It's a little slick, but you managed to keep it. Alright, it is now the enemy's turn. And he starts to climb onto the front. And let's see. I need.
Oh no.
Breath weapon.
I need everybody to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Do I get to do with advantage since I'm using Farina as a shield?
No.
Okay. Ugh.
How does this work with that?
What do you mean?
It specifically says breath attacks.
Dexterity saving throw, it says specifically.
Yeah, but it still says breath attacks.
When you're
Oh,
subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, this is a Constitution saving throw, so you don't get to use evasion on this one. If it was like a lightning breath, then you would get, or like fire breath or something like that, where it made you.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Roll that for me. I'm gonna stop for a second.
Leo.
Can you roll that for me? I'm gonna stop for a second.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
You're rolling terribly so far.
In my defense, Leo's bad at con saves anyway.
Yeah, solid 1.
Alright, I need to roll for Thalia. Why did I open that? I need to... Oh, I need to roll for Clunk as well.
And Clunk's like right in the... He's like down his fucking throat.
Okay, you got a soft 20.
Oh, nice.
Good job on you, Clunk.
Clunk's gonna be the new tank for our team.
And then Thalia needs to roll 1. And the Robolds, I'll roll to all of them at once. Thalia, oh, there you are. Oh yeah, she's an artificer. I forgot she was an artificer. It's been a bit since we played. Oh, she got a natural 20. Okay, so Thalia and Clunk succeed. Robold, I think they succeed as well.
So everybody. So okay.
No, sorry, they do not succeed.
Okay.
I just looked at the D&D. Core, you succeed. Everybody else failed. So
Like 4
I'm
damage.
going to...
Maybe 5.
All right, you can see, you kind of see it suck in, and it releases a icy blast of cold air. And if you failed, you take 35 points of cold damage.
Yikes.
If you succeeded, that is 17.
17.
Or 8. Yeah.
17.
So Core, you take 17 points of cold damage. Same with Core and same with Clunk and Thalia. Unfortunately for the Robolds, they are immediately taken out of commission. They can be repaired and put back into commission, but they are down. You just look, Sachi, and you see that they have been frozen solid.
Core, look away! Look away from your brethren!
How dare you compare me to those automatons?
And it's going to fly up onto the top of the air sac. I'm going to move it to a different layer because you all can only really see its you can see parts of it, so I will say that it will have half Earth. So you guys still can aim for it, but it's going to have a higher AC. So, That is his turn. Leo.
How much damage did I take with evasion? and all that?
Evasion wouldn't work on this
Okay.
because
Still
it's
35.
not a dexterity saving throw, it's a
Gotcha,
con
gotcha.
save.
Okay.
You took 35 points of damage.
Gotcha. Okay. That's what
But yeah, you see it. You can still see it, so you can aim for it. And I believe you have a really good ranged attack.
Do I?
I believe Eldritch Blast could hit it.
I mean, I don't know if that's really good. But no.
Best damage cantrip in the game.
Yep.
Leo
I would
feels
argue Toll the Dead is better, but
Leo has 15 HP where his life is. Feels like he would YOLO better. So, gonna do that for Constitution.
okay. So yeah, okay. It now is disadvantage on con save. Well, or it's con checked, right? Hang on, let me look at heck. It has ability check, so it actually doesn't get disadvantage on con saves.
It was con saves last time with the goddamn orc guy. That's fine. Never mind. Scratch my turn.
I think I did it incorrectly last time.
That's fine.
I actually watched somebody use Hexed earlier today. So,
Scratch that then. Never mind.
do you want to continue using the Basilisk guy, or?
No, that's fine.
Well, actually, you know what? I did it last time for con. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna let it be for con saves. This time, I'm gonna give you a break since we didn't know until just now.
I mean, we always fail. We always had a break, so.
Yeah. I'll let it go through this time, so it will have disadvantage on con saves.
And then we'll still try.
So. Okay, this is concentration. Okay. So. What's your DC?
12.
12. Unfortunately, it got an 18 with disadvantage.
That's fine.
'Cause I rolled a 7. I rolled a 7 and a 19, and it has plus 11 to its con save.
I'm ready to die.
Alright. That is your action and your bonus action. You still have your movement.
Yeah, I don't feel the need to move. That's okay.
Okay. Core, you're up.
Yeah. We'll just probably go kind of simple at this point. Where are you?
Hey. That's a 19.
Then I do nothing. I'm done.
Okay. It is now the crew's turn. We're gonna start it. Well, we'll start with Clunk. Hey, this thing is. We gotta get this thing off the ship.
Ain't in Clunk.
How do we do that?
Clunk is going to. What does he have? Ooh. Clunk is going to hold an action, cast a spell. Celia, do the old burning spike routine.
Like a tag team attack.
Celia is going to run out and she is going to throw a javelin at the thing. That is a natural 20.
Let's go.
She is going to throw this javelin into its side, and it's gonna do. Oh yeah, it does a. Oh, okay, so that's right. It's gonna do 11 points of piercing damage. And then Clunk spell, Heat Metal, is going to go off. As the javelin has embedded itself into its side. So, Heat Metal.
See that, Turtle Boy? See how valuable they can be to our team?
See if we survive this fight. Or specifically if I survive it.
Suddenly the javelin glows red hot, and it takes 9 points of fire damage, and it yells out.
I assume it's vulnerable to fire because it has like this frost power.
It is not vulnerable to fire. Fire is not, but it still does damage.
It's
to
Ice
it.
Dragon type. It's neutral to fire.
That's true. That's a good point.
And because it's embedded into its side, Plunk can continue burning this thing over and over until it spends time getting it out. Right. Now Harley is gonna run out and she is going to cast Fireball. Actually, her and Iris are both going to run out, and they're both going to cast Fireball.
Do they combine? Is it like, do they combine into one big fireball? That thing?
We'll say that. That sounds cool. So it needs to make 2 dex saves. Okay, it is gonna succeed on the first one. Unfortunately, it succeeds on both, but that's still a lot of damage. Shoot. Alright. In total, that was 36 damage on the first fireball and 24 on the second, so that's 60 damage cut down to half.
Jeez. That's a
So
strong
that's
damage.
30 points of fire damage, and it yells out as it is struck. And I
it's
forgot
dead.
to no. Nice try. I forgot about Azalea's second attack. She's going to throw another javelin at it. And it is going to hit. And take another 9 points of piercing damage. Fortunately, she can't smite on ranged attacks, otherwise I would totally do that. Farina, you're gonna be next, by the way.
Okay.
Thalia's gonna look to you, Core. Hey, Core, you wanna get big?
Sure, I'll do it again.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Beat him up for my Robo. She casts Enlarge on you. Elizabeth. Elizabeth have javelins? She should. Wait, no, I was looking at Giali. Okay, yes. G and Giali both are gonna run out with javelins and start throwing them.
Crews, we got a bunch of badasses on our crew.
Both are gonna hit from Callista. Unfortunately, Giali is gonna miss both of his, but Callista got it. Eight. That's 9. So 17 points of damage. You just see your crew running out, and they're just firing over and over again.
Beating the shit out of the dragon.
Yep. May is gonna run out. What's going on?
Ah, get dragon out there! Do something!
Since she's not here, and she'll get a long rest before the next time she's here, I'm just going to use her.
Use her spells, please.
So I would say that she would probably see. She does see that. Okay, she looks and sees that a good chunk of you are hurt. So she is going to at least get you guys a little bit of healing for now, and cast Mass Healing Word. And then she gets to add 2 plus 3, so she gets to add 5 to that. So Sachi, Farina,
Nice.
Core, Leo, and actually, yeah, Thalio, Sachi, Farina, Core, Leo, and Plunk. All of you get 12 points of healing.
Yay.
How much?
12. And then May is going to. I think May is going to. She's going to use a cantrip. Let's try. Oh, I forgot she had Mind Sliver.
What does that do?
So it has to make an intelligence saving throw. And and it fails. So it takes 12 points of damage, and the next time it makes a saving throw before the end of May's next turn, it will take a D4. It'll have to subtract a D4 from it.
Pretty good.
Dang, you guys did 100 damage to it over the course of this turn.
I'd say it's mostly the crew, specifically you.
I did most of the work. But yeah, I think that's where.
No, go ahead.
I think we're gonna move back to Farina.
Hey, what does the potion of barbarian rage do?
It allows you to raid, so it would you would be able to add. You would have resistance for a minute to physical bludgeoning and slashing damage, and you would on specifically strength-based attacks, you would be able to add extra damage to it.
Probably not good in this situation, right?
Yeah.
Farina doesn't really use strength-based attacks either.
Where's my spell? I use that. That's like 1d4 plus 4.
Okay, so you're gonna give yourself some You're gonna give yourself some temp HP. So you get 6 temp HP.
Six. And then I guess that consumes my action, so right? That's an action.
Yeah, that's an action, so you have your bonus action.
I'm gonna move a bit back over here.
Okay.
Is that like a enclosure or what?
What are you pointing at?
Like the square section in the middle.
So that is kind of where the helm is. So like, there is some like walls that it kind of divots downward a little bit. So you could, if you're trying to hide there, you can.
Right. So I go over there, and then
Hide between the two. All the women. Okay. It is Sachi's turn.
I would be lying if I said I didn't want to just use reduce on core to bring back to normal size.
Use it
Well,
on
I'm
a
not-
dragon.
I'm honestly not sure if I can even hit the dragon still, even though I am enlarged. So
Well, making the
you-
dragon smaller would just. Oh, would that make it easier? Would it make it better? What do you do again? What is reducing do? Half health dimension. Da 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 da.
Constitution saving throw.
I'm just gonna use my last psychic lance. Watch this fucker do another legendary save or the shit.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna use a legendary.
You pussy! You're a pussy! I thought you were a fucking dragon! I didn't think you were my own fucking king, you little bitch!
Well, I rolled a natural one, so there's a reason why I'm using legendary.
I'm being nerfed by the DnD gods. My attacks.
All right. That is your action. You have your bonus action.
I will use Mantle of Majesty.
Okay.
And I believe that's the one that gives temp HP, correct?
Think so. Let me look.
Let me. Like to. There it is.
Mantle of Majesty is the mantle, and Mantle of Inspiration is the one with 10 HP.
That's what I meant to say.
So you're gonna use Mantle of Inspiration?
Yeah.
Alright, so, choose... How many people get it? Oh, I don't know why I'm trying to reload the item on when it's literally right here.
No, it says within. Is it? I think it
you
says
get to
people
choose-
within range. No.
Yeah, within anybody within 60 feet of you, which you can see. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you is pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
You get to choose 5 people. You can even include yourself. And give them 5 temporary HP. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tell you because Farina just got temp HP. It does not stack. So
I also wouldn't be able to. I also wouldn't be able to see Farina.
I don't
right?
think you'd be able to see Farina, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Farina's the one person you wouldn't be able to see, but you're able to. You can choose 5 people, and then you give them temp HP, and then they can use their reaction to move. If they would
Okay.
like.
I will give some to myself.
Okay.
I will give some to my precious little itty bitty turtle boy.
Okay.
To Clunk. To Core.
Yeah.
And to Azalea.
All right.
How much is it? 8?
Okay. Azalea's gonna move over here.
How much temp HP is that? 5, right?
It goes up to 8 at level 5.
Oh, that's
So
fine, yeah.
8. That's 8 temp HP.
Very nice.
Clunk is going to move. Clunk is gonna move. Clunk is actually gonna stay over here now that I think. All right. That is your. Do you want to move at all?
Which one's Azalea?
Azalea is this one. Green hair. Gonna move next to her so she takes.
Oh no. I'm gonna be close to fellow girl, fellow gal.
But
Right.
who's next to me? Who's that? Who's?
Whoa.
Iris
Oh,
is
wow.
on the other side of you.
Ah, okay.
The dragon is going to climb back down, climb around the air sac and fly down. And I think, Tor, you're the biggest target.
Think?
Literally.
And let me see if I get this breath weapon back. To be fair, I'm going to roll the d6 on screen.
What do you have to roll? Like, what's
I
the
have to
parameters?
roll. So I have to roll a d6 to see if its breath weapon that it used in the first round recharges.
Yes, but what did roll between what and what to recharge it?
So I need to roll a d6. If it gets a 5 or a 6, it gets its breath weapon
Okay.
back. But if it rolls lower, it doesn't get it back.
So did not get it back.
Yeah.
Good.
So, however, first off, it's going to use an ability called Rightful Presence. I need pretty much everybody on the ship to roll me a Wisdom saving throw.
This shit.
Yeah, watch me fail it. No, never
Oh.
mind.
I think you're the one person that succeeded.
Wow, I thought it was 13 and above succeeds.
Well, I'm saying
I'll
it's
go
like
ahead
I
and
have.
tell you.
I'm just saying, like, since I have such a good wisdom saving throw, so that's what I was saying. Like, watch, I absolutely just bomb this.
How the hell is your wisdom so high?
22 wisdom, and I'm a cleric, so it means I have a proficiency bonus.
Way more wiser than you.
I am the. It may not seem that, but I am the wisest among the group, which is why I question so many things and have such insight about how my race is superior.
Yeah. That just means it was wise for you to kill the children.
Giali failed. Harley and Lesta succeeded.
I like Carly. I have a soft spot for Carly.
Thalia succeeded. She got a 17 on the die.
Nice. Why is Malik up here? Where's that shit at?
Because
If it
he's
doesn't
not,
involve him eating, he's no longer it.
he doesn't. He wants to eat. He doesn't want to be eaten.
And once
Iris
the
succeeded.
thing dies, he'll be up here trying to.
Yeah, I am sure.
Yeah, no, he's
a freeloader.
Now I just need to roll for Clunk and I need to roll for Clunk, May, and Azalea. Clunk has a +2 to his roll. He succeeded. Hey, good for you, Clunk. Azalea actually has a decent wisdom. Oh, is it? Oh, wait. Who's near Azalea?
I am. I'm like right next to Azalea.
Hang on.
No.
Aura protection. Shoot. She
Wait,
has an ability.
Cool.
Azalea's the one I moved next to, right?
Yeah, green
Okay.
hair. So
Yeah.
So anybody within 10 feet of her.
So literally just me.
Nope, I'm within 10 feet of
Core,
her.
Core
Is
and
he?
Iris also would be.
What the fuck?
So they get to
Barely.
add her. They get to add her charisma modifier to their saves.
Yay!
And does that? Am I good?
So-
Am I safe?
Sachi, you succeed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I need to roll for May, but I'll go over what happens after this.
Sucks to suck. That's all I gotta say.
What happened?
I forgot that. Oh, May. Nice job, May. Nice job, Allie, for not being here. So I forgot that paladins have an ability. Oh wait, Callista's right next to you. Well, okay, I have to add it. I forgot that Callista also has that same ability.
Do I?
Dude,
Is that close
that
though?
might help Farina.
Oh, would that also? Would I get double the help?
You're not within 10 feet of her.
I'm right next to her. What do you mean?
Callista,
Which one's Callista?
purple face.
Oh,
Tiefling.
yeah,
It's
gross.
a tiefling.
What are we talking
Farina. Sorry, Farina, you still fail. You get to add +3,
Aw.
but it's still below the DC. But, and I think Giali also rolled too low. So Giali, Farina, and Leo. I think you are the only ones that failed. You are now frightened of this dragon. And then it is gonna go at Core, it is
And
gonna
what
go
that-
after you. So
What does
you
that
are
do then?
so you have the frightened condition. You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while in the source of your while the source of your fear is within line of sight, and you can't willingly move closer to the source of your fear. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn, however. And once you save and end it, you are immune to that. So most of the crew is immune to this now. So Sachi, you can't be affected by its ability anymore, for example.
Dragons are also immune to other dragons' ability or fighting presence.
All right.
So the 2 dragons that we have are also unable to be affected.
So Core, it's gonna go for you. Probably gonna use all of its attacks on you, actually.
Unlike most of the things that try and actually pathetically hit me, this thing actually has a good chance of hitting me.
26 to hit.
Barely. That one hits.
All right, you're going to take 12 points of piercing damage and 4 points of cold damage on the first attack.
It's not terrible first attack.
Let's see. Do I have? I don't think I have resistance. Any type of. Oh no, wait. I think I do. Potion of scales, AC.
Now it's going to use claw attack. 28.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shoot! It got max slashing damage. That is 18 point slashing damage. It will miss with its last attack, however.
Okay.
So it bites down on you, and it manages to pierce, and you can feel this cold energy entering your metal form, and it slashes some of your metal off. But your armor manages to stop the last claw attack.
Bad
And,
lizard. Very bad lizard.
That's going to end its turn. Leo. It is on deck, so I imagine I know what you're about to do.
Yeah, of course. I was debating something else, but we'll try and save both of them first.
That will miss. That'll hit. Alright, so that 20 points of damage. Nice.
Attack, of course.
That is a natural 1. I'm gonna roll severity. I'm gonna roll it on screen.
Let's break Matter Gauntlet.
Okay,
Jesus.
you just miss. That's just
Ah.
I'll say actually that's mid. It's about middle. I'll say you punch a hole in the ship.
That's not too bad.
You miss and you punch a hole in the deck.
Core, I'll just fix it later. It's alright.
It's just it's just a small hole. It's not too bad.
You realize I'm the one that has to fix that, right?
You enjoy it. It's a favor.
Did you want to use your flurry of blows, or did you want to stop there?
No, we'll stop there. And we'll try. You said I can try the saving check again. Both frightened.
For oh, that's right. Yep. You are able to break out. You are no longer frightened. All right, 4, you're up.
Let's see. Yeah, it's close enough, so... Actually... Yeah, we might as well just get that started up.
Hey, Spirit Guardians.
That's fun.
So when it gets to its turn, it'll have to roll that.
Nope, because it affects it on my turn, and then it affects it again on its turn.
Okay.
When a creature enters the area for the first time on a turn.
All right.
Let's see. Where's my guardians?
Okay.
Okay.
That's a 15. I think that failed.
Yep.
Just barely.
Yep. My spell save DC is actually not 16. It should be 17.
Okay. Well, minus. Take. What were? It was like hammers, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You guys see his floating hammers. Ping, 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 ping. All
And
right.
it also is at half speed.
Okay. That is your action. You have your bonus action.
Yeah, my bonus action. Oh, actually, no. I do have something. Where are you? Yeah. Oh wait, no, shit, I can't do that. Never mind.
Nah,
Yeah, I know. As soon as I did that, it's like, no, wait, damn, 5th edition rules. Yeah, I got nothing for my bonus action.
All right. It is now going to use a legendary action.
Uh-oh.
Bring it back.
So I need everyone within 10 feet of it.
Basically, it's probably almost just me and
I
Leo.
guess- Yeah, it's just you and Leo. Maybe I think. Actually, yeah, Azalea is affected, but oh, hang on, Sachi, how far away are you?
I'm far enough. I'm more than fucking 10 feet.
Yeah, remember, it's also above me, climbing down.
Well,
it's not actually
it's
on
on
the deck.
deck.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's landed on the deck.
Oh, I thought it was like climbing the rigging down.
No, it dropped down. I'm sorry, I didn't describe that. Get back there. Get back there and take your punishment. Thalia will also take this. So, Sachi, Tor, and Leo, I need you all to make me dexterity saving throws.
Of course.
Sure, I'm good at
Gonna
that.
start
Maybe.
beating its wings. Are you excited or something?
Yeah, it's rolling
Oh,
that
yeah.
20.
All right.
Supposed to be intimidated by flapping wings?
With how
what it
big
does,
this
I have
thing
an
is?
idea.
Oh, I've got 26, not
Is
20.
there really that much room for it to flap its wings with all of the ropes and rigging around? I mean, the
Yes.
mast is like literally right next to it.
As the DM, I says it. All right. Thalia is also going to fail. So Azalea needs to roll. Forgot about her. Ooh, I don't think she's gonna succeed. Yeah, no. So everybody but Sachi failed. Everybody who failed takes 12 points of bludgeoning damage as it starts flapping its wings and forcing this fierce wind on you. Everyone who failed is also knocked prone.
Okay.
Then it can move. It's going to move half of it. Well, it only can move 20 feet actually. So here.
And it also actually takes another. Actually, no, wait, that's
Yeah.
its legendary action, so it doesn't. It didn't start its turn.
Yeah. All right. That's its legendary action. Crew's turn.
Crew!
Let's see. I'm gonna start from left to right. Plunk is going to. I think heat metal is the bonus action to keep up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually here. Where are you?
Yeah, bonus action. So 2d8.
Oh, he shouldn't have taken damage when he did a like a wisdom saving roll.
It did.
It did the 4 damage because of the lance, right? Isn't it supposed to take a D4 or whatever?
The psychic. Oh, you
No,
mean the
not the-
sliver? The mind sliver is if it makes a saving throw.
Sure. Okay.
It is. I promise.
Okay. No, I believe you.
The sure made me a little suspicious.
I defer to you.
It takes 10 points of fire damage as the javelin is burning into its flesh. The javelin itself is starting to melt into it. Like it's melting onto the skin to where it can't come off.
Nice.
Thalia is going to get up. Can she make it from here? Yep, she can. She's actually going to Mirthful Leap. And then she is going to splash it. She's going to use her War Pick against it. And because of where Clunk is, she actually has advantage. Yep, that'll hit. I'm just going to go ahead and roll her second attack. That will also hit. And she is going to... She's going to pop off two... You're going to pop off some second level slots to get some... what do you call it? Divine Smites going.
Sounds fun. Thalia's been a real MVP so far.
Okay. She does 32 points of damage to the thing if she strikes it twice. From there, I think Carly and Iris are going to do the same thing again. And it's going to roll, a dex save. 2 dex saves. It's gonna use its last legendary resistance because it rolled a natural 1.
Such a fucking dickhead.
That's its last legendary resistance though, so it can't do it again.
Until it's
Yeah,
next turn. Until it's next turn.
So it's going to take half damage, but this is still 16d6, basically. Okay, so it takes 30 points of fire damage, and that's halved. Well, that was the half. They did 60.
Jesus.
As you just see this gigantic fireball appear in front of it.
Is it looking weathered, a bit beaten down?
It's looking pretty beat up.
Okay.
Lisbeth can't get to it. But she's going to throw a couple of javelins. Will miss. That will just miss, unfortunately. She throws the javelin, but unfortunately she can't make purchase. Its skin is too tough. The Ollie will miss on the first one, but he will hit on the second one. That will be 9 points of damage. Okay. And then Thalia is going to keep steering the ship. She's thinking. She thinks for a second, and then she's going to be like, if we can find a way to get this thing incapacitated long enough, maybe we could push it off the ship.
No, we need its stuff.
Yeah, we're killing this bitch.
All right, I'll keep steering.
Either that or fucking crash the ship into the ground so that we all die.
Besides, can you figure out a way to incapacitate it at the moment?
Doesn't Sachi have a spell for that?
I feel like you're trying to nudge me into a specific direction.
Right. May is gonna use Guiding Bolt. Let's use it at 3rd level. That will hit. Come on.
Jesus.
Alright. She does 15 points of damage to it, but whoever hits it next will have advantage on their attack.
Oh, that's me.
Speaking of that, speaking of you, you're up.
Well, I have disadvantage already, so does that cancel that out?
Yep.
Oh, that's right. You're frightened. That's right. Yeah. So it would be equal. But you have it. You would still get sneak attack because you have an ally within 5 feet. You've got like 3 allies.
I wasn't stealth anyways.
Well, no, you were stealth. So you would
Yeah.
have. It would be a straight roll either way.
Yeah. So I can't move towards it, but I can go over here. Right.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
And
Shoot. Okay. So that's 46 lightning damage plus sneak attack. Plus its normal attack of it. No, it's able to launch and do 46. So roll 46 and then roll your sneak attack. Okay, that's 16 just from the taser alone. Okay, that's 31 points of damage.
It's dead, right? It's edged over.
No, it's not dead. I'm sorry.
Really?
Not yet. Dragons are bulky, man.
Yeah, man, but fuck ton of damage. It's like the damage
did
Leo
it
used
eat
to.
Leo?
Did it eat Leo? No, it didn't eat Leo. It looks like it, but I don't think it's big. I think Leo's too big for it to eat. Oh no, it could probably try. That's your action. You have your bonus action. That's a natural 1. I need to roll severity on
The second time.
That's mid-level severity. Roll damage for me. Okay. Luckily you don't get to add your dexterity to that, so that's only 2. Sachi, you get stabbed in the butt. Sachi, which butt cheek is your favorite?
The middle one.
The mid. Sachi. Actually, no. She stabbed you in the tail. You said
That's my
Sachi. You suddenly
tail.
feel it. You take 2 points of piercing damage, and you get
That's
stabbed in the
my-
tail.
Prehensile tail.
Now he has temporary hit points. I'll take care of that.
All right. Sachi, speaking of,
What do I have to incapacitate? The only thing I could think of is shatter.
well, I thought you had your psychic lamp.
No, I only had 2 level 4 spell slots.
Oh, okay, so it's already used up.
Yeah, fucking use this shit. Wait, so who said that I had a spell that could incapacitate it?
They were meaning the psychic lance. I don't think they.
No,
realized-
I know,
Dahlia.
but which Dahlia?
Dahlia.
I got no more lances. I'm out of lances. I'm lanceless.
Oh no.
But I can do a little bit of a. Now I will make it smaller.
Okay, so it has disadvantage on that. And it's out of legendary resistances, so I
wait,
rolled terribly.
Farina.
I needed to roll, see if I passed the
Oh, do you need to
fear.
roll? Yeah, you need to roll a wisdom save. That's right.
Wisdom. Right?
You were still frightened.
Oh.
The thing is terrifying to you. This thing is bigger than the dragon. The thing is bigger. It's probably about the same size as that mechanical dragon, but this is a real dragon this time.
And who killed the mechanical dragon?
Yeah,
I think it
I
just
think it was
keeled
Farina.
over.
No.
I think it just fell over.
I did a fucking badass flip from the fucking rafters.
All right, so it needs to roll. Okay. What's your DC?
Spell DC 17.
It suddenly starts to shrink.
How small are we talking here? Well, half
It goes
size.
from huge size to large size.
Like a dog, like a Labrador.
No,
No,
like
it's
bigger
about the size of a horse.
It's bigger than that. Large size is like 15 feet at minimum. Or no,
Oh.
it's like 9
Oh, it's
feet at minimum.
Oh, went from. So wait
It
a
went
minute,
from
it's-
huge size to large size.
Yeah, large size would be about the size of a horse. Huge is generally like the size of an elephant.
But yeah, you suddenly see it shrink, and it's just like. Oh, I need you to. There we go. But yeah, it is shrunk. That is your action, Eve, your bonus action.
You know, it's been a while since I've used Jason and Todd or Dick and Grayson, whatever the hell these daggers' names are.
So
Yep.
we do that.
That'll hit.
Yeah. Pew.
You dodge! Did 1 point here. Alright. That is all you, are you gonna move, or? You're like, I'm gonna hide over here. Because as you've shrunk this thing, the dragon is gonna look over at you.
For why it's looking at me and do nothing.
Before anything else starts.
Yeah, go ahead and roll its wisdom set. Well, I'll go ahead. It actually succeeded, so it will take half of whatever you roll.
Okay. Spirit Guardians, level 4. Be higher than 11 this time because it's 48.
So that's 21, so it'll do
Oh.
10. It's going to flap and kind of fly for a moment, and it's going to fly over towards you, Sachi, 'cause it's not happy with you. But, well, and yeah, it stayed within 5 feet of, so it's not, nobody's going to get opportunity attacks except for Clunk, but he's going to stay over there.
Mm-hmm. Leo.
Oh, Leo, yeah. Leo, do you want to take attack?
Save me, turtle
forgot about
boy.
Of course I do.
That hits. Oh. So it had 25 hit points left.
Ah, almost perfect. And now we have materials.
Leo, how would you like to kill it?
I like to think when it tries to fly away, I just grab its tail and like slam it down on the deck.
Which is even
Yeah.
better considering the fact aren't you also prone? As it's going away, you grab on, it starts dragging you, use that momentum to pull yourself up.
I'm imagining,
actually-
I'm imagining like the end of Mario 64,
Well, that
where he's
came
grabbing.
out,
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
yeah. So Leo, like Sati, you see this thing start to stalk towards you, and it goes to fly, and then suddenly Leo grabs it by the tail and stops it. Leo, you're just grabbing onto it, and it's just looking at you, just like, what the crap? And your gauntlet activates and sends a surge of lightning as you slam it into the deck. There are some cracks in the deck that form because of it slamming, but you managed to basically incapacitate it, and it is dead.
You to me, turtle boy.
Thought he was going for
Great
let
job,
it go.
Leo. Nice job, Leo.
Here.
I mean, I think that's Leo hasn't gotten a kill that big in a while.
Ever, one would say.
So,
But yeah, well, an adult white dragon apparently. Well, you had your whole crew, to be fair. I think if it was just 5 of you, that would have been really more difficult. But
Mm-hmm. They did the vast majority of the damage.
so that is kind of the thing I've run into when I give players crews. It makes the fights. It makes me have to bring in bigger things to make it an even challenge for all of them.
you can kill Leo at any time you like.
No dying, Leo.
But you have a white dragon. If I'm assuming that a certain core wants to scavenge the part,
Oh, all
which
of us would
Solly,
like.
Tex is like, "Ooh, we got meat. We got dragon meat."
Dude, Tex.
Nikki's like, "Ooh, we can make some good. We can, if you guys can strip that down, we can make some good meat."
Just
I will go ahead and tell you before you decide, Core. It is too heavy. Like it has already been. It is too heavy for you to keep on the ship indefinitely.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll have to stock Mr. Bubbles with quite a lot of it.
Does the like reduce spell wear off after death?
Yeah, it
It
does. Well, actually,
it does.
yeah, because I think
Speaking
that
of
reduce
which,
only does creatures. So
Is Dragonhide armor a thing in this world?
yes,
it
it
is.
is.
Is that
You can make
something?
dragon.
Is that something that would be something I'd be proficient in, or that I could wear?
Depends on the
Core.
armor.
Yeah, I mean, Core could make armor. I mean, Core could make you a white leather jacket, a
Would
dragon
that
leather
give
jacket.
Would that give me any sort of any plus ones, or is
I
it
will
just
say,
for
since
aesthetic?
it's an adult white dragon, if you guys make any armor out of this, it could have cold resistance.
Okay, well,
Core.
first I'm doing this
Oh, fellas.
because
Owl's wisdom, I'm assuming.
yep.
All right, yeah. Anyone who wants to help Core can make a survival check.
Oh, what's my survival?
Survival.
Uh, Plunk and Thalia are going to help you strip this thing.
Oh, it's
by the
pretty
way.
good.
Doesn't look like I can increase wisdom any way, but
Right. I will say, with all of that, especially Core's 24, I will say you guys get 50 pounds of white dragon scale.
Hog.
Yay! I shall
what
write
about
that
like
down.
its claws or like its teeth? And is it
Yep.
so much?
Is there any, besides the scales, are there any parts that you guys want to get?
Claws and teeth for sure.
I slapped some teeth on my
How does
gauntlet.
it
It's gonna have cold
breathe
damage.
ice? And can we take its like gland or whatever?
I was curious about that too.
What is that organ called?
If
One
I
moment.
recall a movie from the past, it's probably a craw.
No, it's not that. Give me a second.
What makes it so legendary?
Wake
Is that
up.
something I can just like roll just for
Nope.
the hell of it?
The dragon, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Draconomicon. Tell me what I need to know.
Are all dragons legendary? Do they all have legendary whatever?
Once I
Right,
get
yeah.
old enough.
Once they get to adult age, they all get that.
How far is Salim from
There we
adult age?
Internal memory.
100 years.
Okay. Is there a hyperbolic time chamber anywhere nearby?
Not that you know of.
Okay.
Brachia, long. The
But
Draconis Fundamentum.
so I'm assuming you guys want some claws and teeth.
But yeah,
Sure.
the Draconis Fundamentum is a gland possessed by only true dragons. Attached to the heart is the center of the elemental activity inside the dragon's body. All blood flowing from the heart passes through this organ before going to the body. The Draconis Fundamentum charges the lungs with power for a dragon's breath weapon, and also plays a major role in the dragon's highly efficient metabolism, which converts the vast majority of whatever the creature consumes into usable energy. Blood vessels, nerves, and ducts run directly from the Draconis Fundamentum to the dragon's flight muscles, charging them with enormous energy, and allows the lungs and gizzards to, and also to the lungs and gizzards. The dragon digests its food through a combination of powerful muscular action and elemental force. The interior of the gizzard, and yeah, we don't. That's
What
gonna get
what can we
together.
do if we manage to get that?
I will say you could in theory make a weapon that could be like a cold blaster, I would say.
Now, I would like to try and get that.
I will say it will have to be with cores 24 to get that. That is to get that successfully. If you guys want to get that, or you will need to cast Gentle Repose, and it will take you some time to make something like.
I'm already casting one gentle repose a day. What's casting a second?
Yeah. So.
'Cause I need to keep my orc leader at least somewhat fresh.
But with the other art, you could probably with Clunk and Thalia's help, you could probably within a few weeks you could make a weapon with that. That I will say it will be a reach. I'll work on something out of game. I'll work something on something in between sessions. And you guys can decide who gets it. Basically, you could make I could, if you wanted to, I'd say the best thing you could do is make a firearm that takes that organ and um basically fires off a blast.
I wonder which one of us has a firearm.
Come on, let me have it. I'll have like a fire blunderbuss. I have like a lightning sword. You need the fire ice lightning core.
Oh, actually, there is a item that I could use to base this off of now that I think about it. There,
Install it in my +1 Warhammer. That way I can do ice and fire damage.
I would say there's an item that I can reflavor to cold, and I might have to I'm gonna make an adjustment to it because it's not gonna do the same thing. Uh, because like the original item is called the Topaz Annihilator. It's basically a musket that fires necrotic damage, and then it can use the disintegrate spell. I'm not giving you a disintegrate spell with an ice dragon.
Already
But
on.
I'll say you can make an ice gun that can also um I'll say once per day you can use the dragon's breath weapon with it.
Oh, nice.
But
Let
you
me
have
have
to.
it. You guys can have the teeth and claws and whatever.
I'll say yeah, I will work on making that custom item outside of game, but I will put that together.
And did we get enough skills to make armor for all of us, or
I would say
should I
you
just
got
let?
50. I would say you got 50 pounds of scales. So I would say for those of you who wear armor, I think I'll go ahead and say core. With your knowledge, you could make armor for. Um, you could probably make armor for all four of you out of
Yeah,
this if you wanted to.
it would take quite a while to actually pull off my armor, and in all honesty, I'd probably want adamantine as my next one, considering I have a
I'd
mithril
say,
talent.
well, but you could and these scales are big.
I'll
Well,
pay you.
Well, then again, actually, I'll look into it because I mean, cold resistance is awesome.
Like
Take some of that,
I could
please.
just give you like 2,000.
Farina gets the white jet.
Pocket
Farina
change.
gets a white robe, a hooded robe made of dragon scales, and she looks like a person from Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Well, since there's enough for everyone, I'll just like
I'll say you guys get some claws and teeth, so
yeah,
I'll let you get.
you can keep those. Let me have the gun.
Um,
Okay.
I would say you could make if you wanted to make like a blade, you could make with claws or teeth. You could make like a short sword or something. That's how big they are. Um, or I imagine Leo's gonna make a new gauntlet
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
add
he
those
needs to
to them.
repair his. Did he repair his?
Not yet. You guys need to go back into town, back to Novastone,
I can have
because you
one.
need the person who made it. In
Then
theory, you could give that to Core to make. Like you could have Core and the other artificers work on something because you have three. You have two artificers plus Core on board. So
I
in
need
theory,
stuff to
they
do.
could make you a new gauntlet if you wanted.
Yeah, why not? My other
Okay.
hand feels a little naked.
I'm serious, by the way, Cora. I'll just give you 2,000 gold.
Oh, yep. Okay. What kind of armor do you want?
I think it would.
I think you would have done it without the gold, but yeah, sure.
Nah, I mean, I need to spend this somewhere because I feel like there was
So
a mistake somewhere.
Redistribute it.
He
Yeah, what
redistributed the wealth.
redistribute the wealth to Core. I liked this
so
game.
Hey, Core, Frida's paying for my part, so that's part of so
Yeah, sure. I'll pay for
so
everyone.
there is technically an item that's called Dragon Scale Mail. It is like medium armor, but it's also it's like it is a magic item, but it's also like gives you disadvantage on deck on stealth checks.
Yeah,
Um
I only have proficiency in light.
I'm gonna
Same.
say I'm gonna
Well,
say
he's wearing leather armor, so I mean, I don't necessarily have to use the scales. I can literally use the dragon hide leather.
yeah, you could do that. You can make him some dragon hide. Like you
Studded
could make
leather.
them some you've got enough hide and scales to make pretty
Yeah,
much
so
whatever you want.
An
dragon hide
outfit of
studded
some sort.
armor is studded with using some of the bones.
Yeah.
Probably not
Um
bones. That would just be heavy. But
The bones are
you
actually
guys have a dragon.
surprisingly light.
You
yeah,
guys
but
have
whatever works. Like
like once you guys take it apart, as you guys kind of take it apart, you guys are able to distribute the weight a bit more to where you can keep most of the parts on board. There are some that you have to throw overboard that aren't useful, but mainly skeletal part because like a lot of the bones are really heavy, but
What's Malik doing?
Malik is eating the
Malik is
meat.
not eating.
Yeah,
No.
we're giving him basically all of the
Maybe the
stuff that
gizzards.
basically the gizzard, the tendons, effectively the stuff that nobody else would even consider even consuming.
He's having the
Yeah,
greatest day of his
he is
life.
very happy. He's very happy right now. This is very good. And currently Tex and Nikki are working on some meals with meat. What is what is Tashar typing in the chat?
nothing. Just the gold thing.
I'm waiting for like I'm waiting to see how screwed I'm going to be when I give Farina a cold gun. That is that it's only going to be able to use the full breath weapon once per day because that would be if I gave it to you like on a recharge basis, like where it could recharge on a D6, that would be ridiculous because this thing does 12d8 cold damage. I am not giving you that. I'll let you use it once per day, but that is it. But you will be able to continue. You'll be able to fire normal blasts that don't use ammo. It'll basically be a musket. That can fire like cold bullet, and you don't have to like use ammo. It just has its own ammo. And once per day, you'll be able to use the breath weapon.
Cool.
Um,
But
so
yeah, I've taken 2,000 gold off my sheep.
yeah, it will take some time to put together. It will take core. You guys will have to get some downtime to work on that kind of stuff.
Simple enough.
But you guys continue. We're gonna go back to the map because you guys celebrate your victory and continue traveling. And within another day, you have arrived at your destination of Primordial Valley.
We made it.
As you guys look down, you can see the ruins of a ransacked village.
We're not on the ground yet, right? We're still on the ship.
Yeah, you're still in the air.
Okay.
But you can see this valley town you see a lot of old wooden houses that are basically have fallen into ruin, it appears to
So,
be.
what does the valley itself look like?
The valley itself, it's very barren. It looks like it used to be very well kept, but now it's just barren. There's no grass, there are no trees. It is just a barren valley. Well, there are trees, but they are all like they're dead. It look almost like skeletal hands waving in the breeze from these trees. And you see very old wooden houses that are falling apart. It's probably about 10 total houses. It's a very small village. It's like,
Apparently, this is where Leo's mother came. And the order found her.
Does this
Still
look?
don't know why they took
We know this, right?
why they
We
took
know.
your siblings.
Hmm.
Someone was saying something.
no,
No.
I was waiting to see if Leo was gonna say something.
We're
Yeah.
meeting Farina's contact here, right? That other person.
Yep, you're gonna meet the exile told you all to meet her
Would,
here.
would Leo remember anything as a history, or what do you want that to be?
Roll history check, but it's gonna be a very high DC.
Yeah, well, I have 0 anyway, so that's fine.
Unfortunately, no, you do not remember anything about Primordial Valley. You kind of get some faint, like you remember the images you saw that the subscriber showed you, where you were taken and you were dropped and soon found by Master Splinter, but you don't remember much.
I can say this is the right place, but I don't know anything about it or remember anything about my childhood.
Eventually you guys find a place to land, I imagine.
I certainly hope so.
Would it just be the four of you disembarking?
I see no reason not to invite Clunk and Azalea.
Okay.
Is May's narcolepsy still on? Or?
Yeah, May's asleep. At the
We
moment.
had a long rest in between the dragon fights.
Yeah,
and-
you had a long rest, so
Okay.
go ahead and long rest, you guys. Forgot to say that. My dog just got in front of my face. She wants attention. But you all step out into this barren village. As you look around, you can see just like you can hear the squeaking of doors that are just hanging off their hinges, some that are fallen off the hinges. And you see skeletons actually.
Oh,
You see skeletons of dogs and cats.
cats?
Yep, cats.
Can I do like a perception
sure.
check?
Sachi, do you see your mom?
I-
Now?
I shall go through Primordial Valley looking for any type of clues. In the process, not really caring if I accidentally or step on something in the process.
Yeah, I want to just see if I see anything that sticks out.
Oops.
What did you say, Leo, earlier? I didn't hear what you said.
I said, let's see if we see Sachi's mom here. All the
Okay.
cats.
No, your dead mom would be here, not mine.
There's a bunch of cats. Maybe they're relatives.
Oh,
Maybe.
Okay, so Core got a 10. Thought you got a 24. Farina got a 14. Leo, did you run a roll investigation?
Yes.
Natural 20. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through the line. Core, you're gonna look around. You look through a few houses, and you see some. You see tables that have been flipped over. You see rat kind of going everywhere. If there was any food here, it had either gone bad or has been. It was. This place has been abandoned. You can tell this place has been abandoned for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
But you do not find anything of significance. Farina, you look around and you strangely feel like this place is familiar to you.
Feels seen this or been
It-
here?
It's almost like you feel like you've been here before.
Well, why would I have been here?
Farina, how old are you?
Uh, pretty young, I think.
I would imagine
Uh,
you're at least the same age as Leo.
Yeah,
Leo's
actually,
pretty old.
probably, yeah.
Leo, how old are you?
I think we settled on 20 last time.
So
That,
that's what I
that
thought.
that's how old Farina would be as well. Probably a bit younger, but
Yeah, Farina, you feel so weird to you. Um, and thought like in Sachi, you head down path and you're kind of looking through the houses and you see, strangely enough, there are no. You've seen all these cats and dog, like you see these like animal skeletons. You haven't seen any people skeletons, which is weird.
How peculiar.
Um, and you're kind of looking. You look into. You look in the last house, and you see pictures. You kind of look around at the small shack, not too many rooms, maybe 2 rooms, and you find a picture on the mantle, and you look at it, and you see a woman and a man and a little baby girl, and for some reason the mom looks a lot like Farina.
hmm,
What do you do,
Farina.
Sachi?
I call to Farina. Farina, come, look at this.
what is it? What is it?
Photo. It's his mother and daughter and husband, and she looks like you.
Farina does. The mom looks, the woman in the picture looks very similar to you.
Was I from here? Don't remember.
None of this looks familiar to you at all?
Not at all.
Leo, as you're walking through the village, suddenly you start to remember. You remember playing here with your brothers. You remember being with your mom and dad. And you walk down the street, the house on the other side of the street from where Sachi and Farina are. And you enter in and you see, you remember, you see this, you see everything's flipped over, tables flipped over, chairs are broken. You remember eating dinner with your parents and Master Splinter? And as you look around, you find a painting, and it shows two turtles and one rat folk man that you realize is your Master Splinter.
Does Leo remember why they were all together, or why he was here?
You don't know. You don't remember. But it seems like your family knew Splinter. And you kind of start to, as you think about it, start to remember. You remember all the times that you and Splinter were on your own, but then you think really hard. You're thinking harder, and you're just sure. Then a voice appears in your head. Let me go ahead and give you something for free. And suddenly you hear this almost like a needle in your head. And you remember Splinter and your father, they were adopted brothers. Splinter is your uncle.
Surprising information that he never told.
What do you
And
say?
so Splinter, Leo has remembered that Splinter is
Yeah, but
actually his
what did
uncle.
Leo say? I
I said that's
didn't catch.
surprising information that would have never been brought up. Why did
Yeah.
Master Splinter hide it from me? All that. Why did I forget so much?
And you also remember there was a little girl that you and your brothers used to play with across the street. And you realize she looked very similar to Farina.
I'm gonna take that picture with me. And is there anything else in the house that I want to look at? I look around. Anything more interesting?
Unfortunately, nothing seems to be left. It seems like the place has been ransacked. Whole village has.
Take that picture and we're gonna head across. I assume that I know they're across the street right now, right?
Yep. You run over, and Core, you kind of see Leo rushing out of his house, heading over to the other side.
I'll continue just looking as is.
Okay. Farina, suddenly Leo enters the building.
You find something?
Yes, this is where I grew up too, and evidently Master Splinter and my parents as well. We were all family. He's my uncle. And do I know for sure 100% it was Serena? Or do I just like suspect?
You don't know. You don't know for certain, but then you see them holding a picture, and you see a woman that looked identical to Farina.
Hmm. Yes, it seems that this was my home as well.
Neighbors.
Each other
How do
growing
we
up?
remember none of this? How do we forget?
Uh, well, the order would have. Um, so did we settle on like whether the order like took Farina or was she like
You don't know.
given to the order? Yeah,
You do
don't
not
know.
know.
Okay.
Just with the
Farina doesn't
protagonist
know.
amnesia.
Oh, here's a cool idea.
Mhm.
Uh, can I just say hello?
Sorry.
So what if like Farina was intentionally given to the order, and that's how they discovered Leo's parent mother was here?
You do kind of, as you think about it, Farina, you remember that you remember your mother and father on the day. You remember just you've been in the order as long as you remembered, but you can remember that these people, your parents, to protect you, gave you up, keep you alive, only asking that you be safe. As the village had, as they had come, why did the order come to the village? This is a small village. Why would they come here? And you think about it, okay, they came for Leo's mother, but usually that would just mean they would kill Leo's mom. Why would your parents have to offer up you, keep you safe?
Hmm.
And as you're thinking about it, you hear a voice behind you. You look like you've discovered Pickle.
You
And
again.
Sachi and Leo, you turn around and you see a woman with silvery hair wearing a bunch of black leathers, taking off her hood, and her eyes are this dark, oh, black and silver.
She younger or older?
She appears to be probably in her late 20s.
Okay.
So older than you, for sure. Older than all three of you, for sure. Hello there, Karina. It's good to see you again.
Indeed. So you have answers, I'm assuming?
I can give you some, as far as I know. I
Okay.
suppose I should introduce myself. My name is Mara Darkwing. My mother is the Raven Queen.
Raven Queen will. That's. I'm again. The Raven Queen is.
Karina's patron is the Raven Queen. She is a goddess of death.
So she's saying that her mother's the goddess.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you think about that, roll me an Arcana or History check with advantage. Any of you.
Uh,
Except for Farina, because Farina already knows about this.
Best
Okay.
Arcana.
Okay. That is fine. Both of those are fine. It was a low DC because
Cool.
you realize he's an Asmar, just like May.
I know it's going to be another noob question, but remind me again, Asmar, what's their
Asmar,
defining feature?
Asmar are the
They,
children of Celestials.
yeah, they
Okay.
don't really have a single defining feature. It's always just kind of there's a hint of angelic like aspect to them.
Okay.
Not like actually like straight up wings or anything, but like golden colored irises, like skin that almost appears to actually glitter, that type of thing.
Yeah, as you look at her skin, it's very like glittering porcelain.
We've spoken before, Miss.
Yes, you must be Sachi.
I am. To my left is my turtle boy.
Leo, I've heard about you.
Hopefully only good
Your
things.
mother used to be part of the sisterhood.
So I'm learning.
I can give you all some information. I assume, Farina, if you're here and wanting to talk to me, you've learned what the sisterhood is actually doing, or at least what the high priestess is having the order doing.
Yes, our contracts. They they seem to be planned in advance, not at all coming directly from the goddess.
Years ago, the
And
high priestess thought it would be prudent to kill more people in the Raven Queen's name instead of just specific target. When she did that, the Raven Queen stopped speaking to the sisterhood.
how
For the
long has this,
last... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
how long has this been going on?
Past 20 years.
Hmm.
I was a child then. Most of people were for this. Not many. The older members that would actually know, many were for this, but your mother, Leo, she was against it. She refused to be part of the sisterhood when she would be killing people that Raven Queen did not designate. She left, and she settled down with your father. And unfortunately, the high priestess didn't like that. She wanted to tie up loose ends so that future generations of the sisterhood wouldn't know. So, they came here. They killed your mother, killed everyone in the village, and were going to kill the children. But it wasn't until Farina's mother offered up Farina that they decided, though the cult had once been only female, they decided to take the boys to a separate location to train them as assassins as well. It appears Leo was meant to be taken, but appears he was able to escape.
It's the Master Splinter.
Yes, seems like it. But Karina, you were taken, but it is because of the sisterhood that your parents were killed.
Hmm.
Same with you, Leo.
Right.
I only discovered what they were doing some years ago. I told other people. Some believed me, some didn't. Those that believed me, we all left, but they've been hunting me as an exile ever since. So I ask you now, Farina, and your friends, if you'll be willing, would you like to help me take down the false believers? And I think that's going to be where we end our session tonight.
Mm-hmm. With the cliffhanger.
Yeah. I've been planning that you two were connected for a while.
We're childhood friends. Woo.
I got hints of it, like miles off. I don't know how far you're going to go, but yeah.
It made sense just because you two are from the same area. Or at least the same. You two are the only ones from the same down south, so it kind of. I was trying to find a way to be able to cover, like, to give you guys both some spotlight, since we had kind of gone over Core's hometown for as long as we did, and I want to be able to give all of you a spotlight.
Can't even imagine what Sachi's arc is gonna be like.
Oh,